There's no kill like overkill.
Oops!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 movie overkills.
You're fired.
Just to be clear, we're focusing on the scenes in which someone is killed way more than is necessary. As you can imagine, this clip contains extreme violence and is intended for mature audiences only. You've been warned.
You'll scream. Oh yeah, you'll scream! You big fat ugly cow!
Number 10, Past the Mustard, Sin City. Kicking off our list is the death of Rourke Jr., the pot-bellied yellow bastard, who really had it coming. A disgusting serial-killing pedophile rapist, he mainly targets prepubescent girls, although he makes an exception for Jessica Alba. Anyways, he meets his end when Bruce Willis knifes him, yanks off his boys, and then bashes his head in until it's raining Frenches.
After a while, all I'm doing is pounding wet chunks of bone into the floorboards, so I stop.
Number 9, Wedding Crasher, MacGruber. He goes above and beyond to get revenge against Val Kilmer's cunt for killing his first wife and then crashing his second marriage with a bazooka. Beating him up, MacGruber tries to dismember his already dismembered foe before headbutting him off a cliff and shooting him with a machine gun while in freefall. Not content, he finishes him off with a grenade launcher and then relieves himself on the corpse. Number 8, Sword Fight, Marked for Death. All action stars take out the trash with excessive force, but Steven Seagal has a habit of making the rest look merciful. Finding the dreaded leader of a gang of Jamaican drug dealers, Seagal gets his vengeance by slicing his enemy with a sword, crushing his eyes with his fingers, and performing a backbreaker. Then, just for good measure, he throws him down an elevator shaft. I think I saw this in Mortal Kombat once. Number 7, In the Face, The Punisher.
No, not vengeance. Punishment.
During his quest for vengeance against those who killed his family, Frank Castle brings in all-out war. This leads to an encounter with a henchman who doesn't think to shoot him in the face. In response, Frank borrows the goon's shotgun and blows out his foot. He then bashes his head against the wall, twists his arm, makes him sing, and ultimately rams a blade into his head. Damn, if that's not punishment, I don't know what is. Number 6, Shredded, Universal Soldier. In this flick, a reanimated Dolph Lundgren decides to pay a visit to a likewise reanimated Van Damme's family in order to murder his parents.
Scott, the war. It's over. Not for me.
After stealing himself a much-needed injection of go juice, a re-energized Van Damme pummels Dolph relentlessly before kicking him in the face and flinging him onto the spikes of some conveniently placed farm equipment. As he's still kicking, Van Damme breaks his arm and turns on the tractor. Okay, he's dead now.
Babe, you know I don't like to be touched on here, okay?
Number 5, Goodnight, Freddy vs. Jason. You may be surprised that we've gotten halfway through our list without any horror flicks. Well, never fear. To make up for it, we've selected the scene in which Jason tucks a victim into bed. And by tuck in, we meant stabbing him about a dozen times in the back. Apparently, it's still Miller time though. Anyway, Jason decides to finish him off by closing the cot and folding the poor broski in half the wrong way. The man takes pride in his work. Number 4, Interrogation, True Romance.
Hi.
Hi.
In this scene, Christian Slater's wife is beat up by Tony Soprano, who wants to know where her beau and the coke they stole is hiding. Brutally beaten and thrown into the shower, she blinds the dirtbag with shampoo before whacking him with the toilet cover. Unwilling to die, she flambés the creep with hairspray, stabs him with a knife, and then finally blasts him repeatedly with a shotgun. before smacking you with it one last time, for good measure.
What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? You gonna arrest me, huh? You gonna arrest me? I'm out of bullets!
Number 3, Corkscrewed, Out for Justice.
That's a shame. Because those bullets could have saved you a lot of pain.
Another overkill by Steven Seagal. This guy sure likes it rough. Here, he's taking out the criminal who killed his partner. This involves throwing his foe around while dropping a beat. As the outmatched villain fights back with whatever he can find, Seagal repurposes each item for his own amusement. Ultimately, he demolishes his face with punches before corkscrewing the guy in the head.
That's for Bobby.
No, he's not done. He even steals another cop's gun and shoots the body.
Christ, what are you doing, my gun? What are you saying? What the hell is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
You did the right thing, Frank.
I did the right thing.
Yeah.
Number 2, Target Practice, Robocop.
Your ass is mine.
Since Robocop was built from a dead police officer, we expect Alex Murphy to die in the line of duty. But this film pulls a Spinal Tap and cranks the violence up to 11. When he's cornered by Red Foreman and his goons, poor Murphy gets a firing squad treatment that really gets out of hand. Sheesh, why did my parents let me watch this? Number 1, Tommy Guns, Bonnie and Clyde. Well, here it is, one of the most horrific deaths in cinematic history. A classic example of overkill, it features the 2 titular characters getting tricked into helping a stranded motorist. Executed by the police by means of Tommy guns, they are shot well past the point of death and continue to get hit while their bodies writhe on the ground. Sheesh, what a way to end a movie. Agree with our list? Which movie overkill did you find the most, well, overkill-y? For more extreme top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.